Hey everybody, it's Ty Holly with QTV Kingston, and we're here on the 26th anniversary of Classic Video.
My name's Ray Hallett. I've been an employee down here at Classic Video for 25 years. What I'm mainly do here is try to understand what customers wish, anticipate their desires or interests. We don't push movies on people, but we actually try to see what they would be more inclined to enjoy.
Do you feel that with the closing of a big corporation store like Blockbuster that Classic Video may be in trouble, or does that give you an edge?
Well, we have mixed feelings about it. I mean, on the one hand, we're glad to see the competition gone. The big dinosaurs have fallen and the little mammals might still find some breathing room underneath. The only real problem that we have, in all seriousness, is that without their buying volume, we might find fewer distributors of DVDs, the hard copies. What we found was you walked into Blockbuster and you saw the top 40 or maybe movies that were 2 or 3 years old. We've got stuff that's 100 years old.
How do you keep up with Netflix and all those TV stations?
They emphasize the top 40 or the newest, and we've never gone for that, although we do have that selection. It's not our bread and butter. Ours is actually the older films, and we're finding that there is a huge market for the kinds of things you don't find on Netflix. If you're looking for something in the same era or the same vein, a certain kind of director or style, we've got a lot more to offer than you'll find on the internet still. There's definitely, there's a few directors out there today. They seem to follow a certain style, sometimes their own, or a certain format. Their films have to be loud, they have to be flashy, they have to be whatever, and a lot of people's directors stick to that format. What you can find is that there are other films that tell stories through just color. There's no dialogue. There's other films that are black and white and really use that to, emphasize the bleakness of a story or whatever. I think that by having this kind of variety and having it accessible, people do get exposed to stuff they would not normally have known about. Especially with Queens, there were a lot of film students who would come in and ask for obscure foreign films or older films. You couldn't track those down anywhere, and unless I'm mistaken, you still can't really on the internet. Some things show up for a weekend and disappear, or you get a terrible quality copy. We always found that people would come in here, start to pick up maybe the top 40, and then they'd start looking through the classics, or then they'd discover we had a documentary section. The only other concern I would have, I suppose, is that a lot of people think that video stores are completely gone now, and we're still here.
Thanks for joining us here at Classic Video on its 26th anniversary. This has been Ty Holly, QTV Kingston Life.